So these are the different modes. You know that, right? So the first mode, whenever you get inside a console, the first mode is called as enable mode or user acceptance, where you will find this symbol, right? Whenever you get inside the other mode, the next mode is called as privilege mode. So what is the purpose of what you can do in this mode? You can see all the configurations on the device, on that particular device. In enable mode, you can view certain statistics of the device. You cannot view any configurations or you cannot make any changes to the device. Got it? In privilege mode, you can view all the configurations, but you cannot make any changes to the device, which affects the device. But you can make some basic changes like setting a clock. Got it? And the next mode is called as global configuration mode. So this is a symbol for global configuration mode. Got it? In this mode, you can view or you can make any changes to the device. Got it? Any doubt? So let's see how to get inside. Just hit enter. So what is this mode? Enable mode or user acceptance, right? So how to get inside the next mode? How to go to the next mode? How you know? It's a command which is over there. This is a command. Enable. Just put question mark. You'll find the help. What are the commands over there? You'll get it. So if you type enable, so what is the description for enable? See, turn on privileged commands. So you have descriptions also. So there is nothing to by heart, or there is nothing to mug up anything, because everything is over there. All the commands are there in your device, and it is related to the technology. Alright? So to go to privilege mode from enable mode, the command is enable. I am typing enable. Shall I type it? Did you see that? What I did? Did I type enable? Yeah. E-N-A-B-L-E. I don't think that I am that much fast. I am not that much fast. See? Do you think that I am that much fast? The thing is, autocomplete. For E, if you hit tab, see, it will not complete it. Why? Put question mark over there. Because you have two commands starting with E. Starting with E, you have two commands. So if you hit tab, it has a confusion whether to choose this one or that. So what I'll do, I'll type in one more command, En. Do you have any other command starting from En? So if I hit tab, it will fill the rest of the words, rest of the letters. Okay? So I can also do like that, or I can type En alone in a short form, and I can hit enter. So it knows that starting with En, there is no other command. So En means enable. You are getting my point, right? How to go back to enable mode from this privilege mode? See, this is privilege mode, right? Not exit. Put question mark. Find it. This is the command. Disable. See? Even DI. I have two commands starting with DI. Put question mark at that place itself. Don't give space and put question mark. Okay? So DI. I have three commands starting with DI. So I need to disable it. So DIS, even DIS, I have two commands. See? If I type A, it means disable. I don't have any other command. So I'm going back to disable. Sorry, enable. So I'll type enable again. See? I'm inside privilege mode. So how to see your running configuration? How to see the configurations of your device? This is the purpose of privilege mode, right? It will show you all the configurations, in your device, all the information which you need. This mode will show you. So all the commands starts with show. If you want to see something, if you want to get something from the device, always the command starts with show. Alright? What do you want me to show? The device will ask. Show me the running configuration. What is running configuration? The configuration which is running over there. My host name is router. I have these interfaces. Nothing is configured. It is in shutdown mode. See? Got it? Any doubt? Where the running configurations are stored? In RAM. What it means? If you restart the device, it will not be there. So you have to save it. Where you will save it? Save it. You will save it in NVRAM, non-volatile RAM. Right? You will save it inside non-volatile RAM. So how to save it? We'll see that later. First, I'll get inside global configuration. What is the command to get inside global configuration mode? Tell me. Exactly. See, I didn't help you. So how easy it is. See how easy it is to configure a Cisco device. Many people say that okay, you have to type coding, so it will be hard. It's not like that. It's not a coding. You are getting the command from your device itself. If you have any doubt, right? So the command is configure. Did I tell you? No. You itself found it out, right? So configure. So configure. I have two commands. So conf configure. If I hit enter, it will ask, you want to type terminal. I'll again exit. See, configure. You have one more word in that command. The command doesn't end with configure. Okay, terminal. What do you want to configure? I want to configure this terminal. So terminal. Or I can type like this: config T, which is the short form. See, again I'm getting inside global configuration. Any doubt? Now I'll show you how to change the host name. Can you help me? How to change the host name? The device name. The device is called as host, right? It is a technical term. That's all. Host name. What is the name you want to give me? India. I'm giving us host name. See? It's India. The name is changed. The device name is changed. Alright? So how to get inside how to give an IP address to an interface? Before that, you have to check what are the interface available in this device. How to check that? You want to see something. You want to get something from the device. So the command starts with show. See, it's not coming. Unrecognized command. Show commands only works in privilege mode. So go to privilege mode and the command show. What do you want the device to show you? About information about your interface. So it's running IP protocol, IP interface. So type interface, it will show the information about the interfaces which is available inside. So fast internet 0/0, 0/1 is available, right? You also have one more command, show IP interface brief. So fast internet 0/0, no IP address is there, unassigned. Method is unset. What is method? You have two methods. One is manually giving IP address and the other one is using DHCP server. Status administratively down. What it means? The interface is in down mode. The interface is in a shutdown mode. So you have to bring it up using the command no shutdown. And the protocol, what is protocol? The protocol is also down. Why? When the protocol will be up? Only when something is running over there on that interface. Like if you have plugged in some other device and both the devices are on, they will start sending some signals. So only if I get some signals, I'll exactly. What is that signal? Protocol. Only if some protocol is running over there, this will be up. So for a port to be perfectly up, these two things should be up. Administratively down should not be there, and the protocol down should not be there. Both should be up. Got it? Any doubt? So to configure so if I want to give an IP address to an interface, what I have to do? go to global configuration, right? And then I have to get inside this interface. The interface where you want to give IP address. How to get inside an interface?
Interface.
Exactly. Interface. Then you want me to put question mark? Or if I hit enter, see, it's incomplete command. So I'm moving up arrow. See, you have history option also. Okay, up arrow. Interface. What kind of interface you want to get inside? Fast data. What is the ID of the interface? 0/0. So this is called as interface configuration mode. Configure interface. So you can set IP address in this mode. Sorry, in this.
We have to make protocol.
Which protocol? Inside interface. That's the first thing you have to do. You have to bring this interface up, not the protocol. Protocol will be up only if you connect some other device and both the interfaces are up and they are running the protocol over there. But now, first thing, whenever you get inside an interface, you have to bring it up. What is the command to bring it up? The command is no shutdown. See, interface changed to up. The interface is up. Now, shall we check the check whether the interface is up or not using the command which we saw previously? And one more thing, whenever you want to see something, there is no need for going to privilege mode again and again. It will be somewhat uneasy for you, right? So, if you know the command, type do in front of any what is that privilege level command. You can see the output here in any mode. So do show, which is a short form for show, IP interface brief. See, the status is up, but the protocol is down. Why? I didn't give any. Exactly. So what I do now first? First I will give IP address because even the IP addresses are unassigned. So what I do? I will give IP address. IP address some 10.0.0.1. Shall I hit enter? Will not take. Why? The command is incomplete. Why the command is incomplete? You want me to put question mark? Whenever you find some difficulty, put question mark. If you put question mark over here, it will not show you. Why? This command is complete. Give some space and put question mark. What it is asking for? Subnet mask. Each and every IP address should be accomplished by with a subnet mask, right? Then only it will know which network it belongs to and other things. So 253.0.0.0. Hit enter. Now we'll give this command. See, IP address is there and the method is manual. So I manually assign IP address here. So what I'll do now, I'll introduce one more router and how to connect the device. These are cables. So what is the cable used between our routers? Between two different routers. Both are DD device, right? Similar device. So crossover. So which is a crossover cable? See, this is a crossover cable. So I want to connect fast Ethernet 0 with this fast Ethernet 0 with. Okay, I configured this device. Now I am going to configure this device. No, enable configure terminal. Host name I will give it as CCNA. Interface fast Ethernet 0/0 short form. No shutdown. See, did you see that? Previously when I gave no shutdown, I only got a single log message. Always remember one thing, whenever you configure anything, if you get any log message, you have to analyze it. It's a good practice. It will be a good practice to troubleshoot. Always analyze the log messages if you are getting it. Okay. Now I got the protocol also up. See, as soon as I give no shutdown here, both the devices are showing that the protocol is up now. I'll give IP address 10.0.0.2. Do show IP interface brief. See, even the protocol is up now. Even here we can see that protocol is up. Previously it was down. Right? Any doubt? Okay. Now you have set the IP address and host name, the basic things. Now we wanna, what we wanna do now? We are gonna check whether there is reachability between these two devices. How to check that? The command is ping. Whenever you want to check something, reachability of any device, the command is ping. The ping command runs a protocol called ICMP protocol, Internet Controlled Message Protocol. What is the purpose of ping is, it will send two messages. Not two messages exactly. It does two tasks. One is it will send echo request. The device which is pinging will send an echo request. For that, which it expects to get a echo reply from the other device. If the other device is not replying back, it means I don't have reachability. So if I'm pinging, it means I'm sending echo reply request and I'm getting reply for the ping. Shall I do that now? Ping, which address? 10.0.2. See, first packet got dropped because I was checking my routing table. See, all the packets are success. If I ping next time, you'll not have any interruption. So how to check your routing table? Show IP route. I know about my 10 network. It's directly connected to me. It's a /8, which is a class A address. C is directly connected. It's a connected network to me. It's directly connected to me. Got it? By a fast Ethernet 0/0. It's in fast Ethernet 0/0. Got it? Any doubt? So I'm able to ping now. So what I'll do? What is the process of ping? I'll send an echo request. If he is replying back, it will be echo reply. So only if I get that echo reply, the ping will be successful, or else it will be unsuccessful. Any doubt? Okay. We did lots of things. Shall I reload it now? For some reason, your company wants to reload the device. How to reload the device? You have two options in router. In switch, you don't have two options. You have only one option is you have to reload using a command. In router, you have a switch to turn it off. Switch doesn't have any switch to turn off the device. Okay, you can turn it off like this, or you can issue a command, reload command, which I'll show next. So the device is rebooted. See what happened? I lost all my configuration. Why? All the configuration which you did was in startup configuration. What was the running configuration? Which will be stored in your RAM. Which means when I power up, when I switch it off and switch it on, the memory will be erased. Right? So I lost all my configuration. See? Show running configuration. I don't have any configuration. Config change. Again, I will set the host name CCNA interface fast Ethernet 0. Interface fast Ethernet 0/0. No shutdown. IP address 10.0.0.2. Done. Now what I'll do? I have to save this, right? Before reloading, if you want that configuration to be there, even if you reload the device, you have to save it first. How to save it? The command is copy. What do you want to copy? Your running configuration, right? What do you want to copy? Your running configuration. From where you want to copy? From your running configuration, right? Running config. To where? To my startup config, which means I want to copy from my NVRAM, to my RAM, from my RAM to my NVRAM. You want to copy from your RAM to your NVRAM. That's the meaning for this command. Hit enter. This is the default file name. So building configuration, okay, it means it is saved. I'll do the same in this device also. copy running config to startup config. You also have one more command, write memory. Even this will also perform the same task, but I don't want you to use this command right now, because if you want to take up CCNA exam, this command will not work in CCNA exam. But in a real device, in all other exam, it will work. Till CCNA, it will be a good habit to practice this command, because you will not get any help command in CCNA exam for this command. Got it? Any doubt? So if I reload it now, the configuration will be saved. It will be there.
program enable the command enable both config so the command copy.
Exactly. So whatever changes you made till applying this command will be saved.
எல்லாமே சேவ் அப்போ மறுபடியும் இப்போ க்ளோஸ் பண்ணிட்டு மறுபடியும் நம்ம க்ளோஸ் பண்ணிட்டோம் ஷட் டவுன் பண்ணிட்டோம் மறுபடியும் ஆன் பண்ணிட்டோம் சிஸ்டம் ஆன் பண்ணிட்டோம் ஸோ ப்ரோக்ராம் நம்ம மறுபடியும் பார்க்கணும் அப்படின்னு ஓப்பன் பண்ணால் இது எல்லாமே ரன் ஆகும்.
Exactly. Okay. No, it will not run. It will be there. I will show you now. Reload. I will reload now. Okay. It's reloading. It will not ask you about the initial configuration dialog right now, because you made configuration and it is saved. See, all the interfaces are up now. Did you see that? You're directly inside enable. Show running configuration. See, the host name is India. The IP address is there. Everything is saved. You're getting my point, right? So everything is saved. What else you can do now? What happens if someone gets access to your device? He can completely destroy your network, or he can steal the information about your network, right? So what we can do is we can protect our device by giving some some passwords, by setting up some passwords. There are different passwords. First one is you can set password for your console. What is console? The thing which you are getting before your enable move. The dialog box which you got before your enable move. Right? So console password. First one is console password. So how to set console password? We'll see that now. So you can protect anyone from getting inside your device itself. But you want to give access to some people to get inside your console, but they don't have to get inside your privilege mode or global configuration. You want to restrict them inside your enable mode itself. Why? You want them to maintain their router, not to see any configuration or not to change any configuration. So you can set password for your enable mode. You can set enable mode password. Done? Shall we do that now? So first I'll set password for my console. So I have to go to my global configuration mode. To set password for console, I have to get inside my console, line console. And you have an option called 0. You have only one console port. Okay, line console 0. Then you have to type the command called password. Password. I'll give console_pass. If I exit, it should ask for password, right? This is a console. If I hit enter, before getting inside, it should ask for password. But it's not asking. Why? Because I didn't tell him to check for password when logging inside. So again, get inside line console 0. I have to give the command called login, which means enable password checking. So whenever you want to get inside, get outside from any other mode to directly to a privilege mode, there is no need for you to type exit again and again. Just give Control Z. It will directly go to your privilege mode. Control Z, Control Z. Got it? So now if I exit now, I'm inside console now. Not inside console. I am in a console dialog. I am not inside the console. See, it's asking for password. What is the password? CONSOLE underscore PSS. See, now I'll set password for enable. What is the password? Sorry, how to set the password? The command is enable. Enable, you have two options. What is it? Password and secret. Password means you can set clear text password. Secret means you are setting an encrypted password. I'll show you the difference between the two. Okay. Now I'm going to set a normal password. Password enable underscore PASS. Enable underscore pass. Exit. Disable. Now type enable. See, it's asking for password. enable underscore PASS. Alright. Suppose if I type show any configuration in front of the other guy, he might see my password and he can access my device next time. Right? Right? Anyone can access. So what I'll do, I'll encrypt this password. Which one? My enable password. How to encrypt it? I'll remove this password. No enable password. If you want to remove anything, always the command will be no in front of that command. Got it? Now it will not ask for password. See? See, it's not asking for password. Now I'm going to set enable secret, which means the password should be secret. Secret. I'll give the same password. See, it's asking for the password. Show running configuration. See the password. What kind of password it is? I don't understand it. It has been encrypted, right? But see, it's not encrypted. Why? I didn't encrypt them. So you have an option of encrypting all the passwords over here. So you have to turn on the service password encryption to encrypt all the passwords. Alright? What I'll do now, I'll copy this and I'll paste it here. Alright? No enable secret. I remove that password. Now enable password. You have lots of options like 7 or normal one is 0, which will be clear text. What is this 7 means? Which means you are going to give a password. You are going to give a password which is not needed to encrypt, but it is in an encrypted format already. So copy this again. I'll give 7, which means it's an encrypted password. See, it's an encrypted password. I'll paste it here. Actually, it's not encrypting that much. It's packet tracer. Some commands will not work perfect. Okay, enable secret 5, because it was a 5 level 5 password. Sorry, that was a problem, because it was a level 5 password. I gave it inside level 7, which is an enable password. I have to give it here. What I'll do now, I'll paste the same password here. Hit enter. See, it's accepting. If I disable now, sorry. Enable. What is the password now? I cannot enter this password, right? It's very tough. But I know the password, so I'll type the exact password. See, it's getting inside. Why? Even if I had given an encrypted password, I know the exact encrypted version of that password. Sorry, decrypted version of that password, so I can give it exactly. So what I'll do now, I'll remove that enable password. Enable password. Remember one thing, if you want to come front here, If you click like this, it will not come. The command is Control A. It will bring the cursor to the front. Control E means it will go to end. Control A means front. So no enable password. No enable secret. Now what I'll do, enable password underscore PS. Show running control. So it's not encrypted, right? Even this one is not encrypted. So what I do now, I want to encrypt all the passwords at the same time. You have a feature called service password encryption, which is by default off. See, it's no service password encryption, right? So I have to give service password encryption to turn it on. Should I do that? In service password encryption. Now see, it's encrypted because the service password encryption is on.
If we enter this encrypted password, it will accept and it will go inside. Then what is the use of encryption?
No, you have lots of options. You have lots of options. Whatever you want, you can use it. It's up to you. Got it? Any doubt? Okay. So you're clear till now, right? Okay. What else we can do? You know that we can access a device using console. You also have an option of accessing a device remotely, right? For that, you have to enable a protocol called telnet. Telnet is a protocol which is used to access it remotely, right? So how to enable telnet? If you want to access this device, router 0, from this router 1, you can enable telnet in router 0. So the command is line VTY, which means you are enabling virtual terminal.
What is virtual terminal?
That is telnet. For telnet and SSH, you have to get inside VTY. Okay, line VTY. There are lots of options, 0 to 15. It's a kind of what is that? How many sessions you want to permit? By default, they will use 0 to 4. Got it? And you can set password. What is the password? VTY underscore PSS and log. Done. Now I can access this device from this device. For that, what you have to do? You have to enable telnet or SSH, whatever it may be. Now I have enabled telnet. By default, it's telnet inside VTY. Got it? Now what I'll do? I'll access this device. What is the command to access? The command is telnet, if it is telnet. What is the address of the device? 10.0.0. Say it's asking the password. What is the password? BTY underscore. BTY underscore PSS. BTY. You are inside that router, see?
Yeah, inside. Yeah.
What I'll do now? I can configure the device from here itself. Okay. See, did you see one thing? It doesn't ask you for console password. Why? You are not coming via console. You are coming via a remote network. So it's using telnet. Okay. So I can change anything from here. Host name, I can set it to Cisco. See, the changes will be affected here, even if you hit it.